when you line up right here, if you were to extend your arm straight out, you want your hand to basically be on top of that football when you line up. So I can't remember which one of you was doing it, but somebody was scooting the ball forward past the line a little bit, and you're just having to snap an extra 3 or 4 inches, which we don't want to do. Okay, but you got your feet set good. Your toes are slightly out to the side. It's not a huge deal, but as you get better using your legs, you're going to kick back. And if your toes are out, you're going to kick back to like this midpoint. Now, you're not going to kick back that far, but it could get you in a little balance problem. You know what I mean? So I would make sure that I turn my heels out here. So when I'm scooting back, I'm going straight back like railroad tracks. You know what I mean? Because you just don't want that. You don't want to compromise your balance there. Okay. We won't be able to see your guide hand probably here, but we got another couple shots. Okay, so like right here, you can check, but I would come back up. This is where I'm the most worried about with you because you just get real squatty. And if you look at your knee, oops, you're about as far forward as you want to be. You get me? So you could do two things. You could sit your butt back a little bit more, just a couple inches maybe, nothing big. I want you on balance, okay? And then you're going to pop your chest up some. But you need a bigger gap in here, okay? And if you do that and get your tail back just a little, that's going to be textbook stance because you're real close right here. If you look at your toes, you might have a slight stagger. It's not that bad, but if a foot's dropped a little bit, one hand's going to finish before the other one, but you might notice a push. And so if my right hand's pushing more, the ball will trail to your punter's left. If my left hand's pushing more, it goes opposite, okay, where you're bent over. But I like how flat your back is. Your arms are reached out, but you're not locked out. And I can tell that because I can see a little bit of bend right there, just slightly. That's all you need. Your leg position's really good. You're doing a lot of things right. The thumb right here, you can see that thumb's kind of pointing this way. I kind of want the thumb to be like a continuation of the stripe almost. Does that make sense? So kind of, but you got to hold it like you throw it. It's a quarterback grip with your dominant hand, period. All right, then I already talked to you about your guide hand. Your thumb kind of points up. Probably want to get that down. And these are adjustments that I would not make right now. And the reason I say that is I don't want you to be 6 or 7 games in here and then start changing stuff and cause yourself a problem. So I think as soon as you all turn your helmets and stuff in and it's over, okay, then that's when I'm going to start trying to tool on some of this stuff, okay? Good pull to 90. You're loaded up good. Okay. Now, right here, did your legs lock out? They're probably not going to. Do you know why?
I was told if I walk out, I'm so flexible, I'm going to fall.
You're going to tip this way. Yeah, you'll fall that way. So anytime I'm seeing this reach that's elbows deep, like you're way back there reaching out, that helps with accuracy a ton. Think about shooting a pistol versus a rifle. You know what I mean? The longer barrel is going to help. So you make that long reach, but the thing is your head's right on the ground. So if I have you lock out, you're not going to be able to maintain your balance. So for you, what's important is after the snap is start working on some glute hams and stuff and getting up quick, up real quick. And that because when next, college time, you're going to have to block and they're not supposed to hit you when you're head down, but I guarantee you people get blown up every play. So I just want you to make sure you're safe there. But, it looks like your toes are staying in contact with the ground. You're not jumping. You got a good slide, man. I think you're getting all the legs you can get based on how your flexibility. You know what I mean? And I don't mean it's poor. I mean your low back flexibility is tremendous. So you're getting through there really well. I think it's good. So that's a pretty good shot there, man. Okay. All right. So right here is another good look at the side, and it's the same deal. Your feet look pretty good. I don't have a problem with that. Like you could be squared up perfect. It'd be great, but it's this again. You just got to get that up. And you do that, you're fixed. I don't think it's a big deal. Watch your little hand shimmy, though. You're going to see it right here in slow mo. Somebody will catch that in college. You got time. He's going to move his hand. You get me?
Yeah.
So you want to make sure we're not good finish, though, man. Good finish. That's a minor thing to fix. That's not going to be much trouble. All right, Jacob, right here. If I'm looking at the back seam of your ball, it's pointed kind of far out here if you look at it. I would crank that a little bit. You can play with that and get that back seam pointed more, get your back seam more at this shoulder or right on the outside edge of your shoulder and just play around with that. You got your knees open wide. See how your feet are ducked out just a little? I'd turn my heels out or toes in one. But you got a good pull. The rotations were pretty solid like that all day. I think that looks real good. And you maintain your balance. I don't see you stepping forward or doing anything like that. Now, I'd get my feet turned straight ahead, but everything else looks pretty good right there. Your biggest issue is getting your chest up. Your seam looks better here. It's to your outside shoulder. And I bet if we watch the ball come out, the rotation will be tighter if we can see it. Yeah, see it. That's what you want. Okay. And again, you're not going to totally lock out. You just can't, man, or you'll fall over. Jacob, this is just another look at that over the top shot there and that arm pull. You do a pretty nice job getting to 90 degrees real quick, if you see that. So you're kind of loaded there for a good release whip action with your arms. And you get through really well, man. And I like the long finish again. But kind of watch scooting that guide hand down. It looks like you move your guide hand down 3 to 4 times every time you snap, and especially college, somebody could catch that on film and kind of get a bead on when you're going to move the ball and get a jump on you, and that might help them on a block. And that's the only things I would fix, man. I think I'd get my toes straight down the field, get my chest up, check the back seam right here, make sure it's going to the outside shoulder, and get your thumb strong. So your thumbs are going to be parallel. Really stretch your hand, almost like you're palming a basketball, and just kind of relax and get comfortable. But you want a big, real prominent hand spread there because it gives you more leverage, getting the ball out of your fingers real crisp, and that's important. So I just wanted to make that point with you too. But you're on the right track, that's for sure, and doing a lot of things right. So good luck to you.